action. Hey guys, one of the ingredients to succotash is butter beans. Most people grow them outside in rows and they break the back trying to pick them, and then they spend all that time shelling and don't get much out of them. To me, that doesn't make a lot of sense because my back just does not go along with it. So for this year, we decided we'd look around and try to find a pole butter bean. And let me explain what a butter bean is for the people up north. The butter bean is a little small lima bean. Once it gets bigger than your thumb or something like that, the white ones, those are lima beans. The little green ones, about like your pinky fingernail, those are the butter beans, depending on how big your pinky is. I hope I made that clear. Did I make that clear? Yes, I made that clear. Okay. Lima beans big, butter beans small. So we looked around and it was hard to find a decent pole butter bean. The best one we could find was a Carolina Sieva, spelled S-I-E-V-A. If I mess that up, I'll make a correction here. But there was a seed problem last year. Nobody had seed other than somebody on eBay that was selling them in like little bitty packs of 20 for some ridiculous rate. So we bought like 5 packs and figured we'd just grow them out in here, see how they perform, see how they tasted, and save us a whole bunch of seed. And there's a ton of them up here dry now where we haven't been around to pick them, so we got plenty of seed for next year. But we did pick some of the early ones, cooked them up, and this is one heck of a butter bean right here. I can pick a 5-gallon bucket standing up a whole lot better than I can standing on my head. So next year, we're going to build us a big trellis outside or take the other end of this bed right here, one or the other, and grow some Carolina Sieva butter beans. Now you can get an idea of just how massive these things are. The top of the greenhouse up there is about 12 foot. They've been bumping up against that and working their way back down for a while now. These things just had a ton of butter beans on them. We got a bunch of them already picked and shelled out for next year. And I'm gonna have to get the step ladder and be able to get up there and pick the ones in the top. And they're still blooming. They're still making, I see the little bitty small ones coming on, which is encouraging to me because it's well over 100 every day up in the top of this greenhouse. And for these things to be able to set bean pods at those temperatures is pretty darn good. Something else, we don't have any bees in here that are doing the pollination. Once in a while you might see a bee come in here, but like my Parthenon carpet cucumbers, like the tomatoes where you just shake the blossom, majority of the stuff that we grow in here do not require any kind of assistance from the bees whatsoever. Will it help? Yes, it will help, but you can make a ton of beans without having the bees around. If you happen to be in a situation where your greenhouse was closed up or something and you didn't have any way for the bees to come in, you can still get a whole lot of beans. Now for the people who have been growing the Henderson bush beans, the little small butter beans, this is very similar to it in the size and the taste. The only difference is these things grow up. You can pick them standing up, and like I said, you don't have to stand on top of your head trying to pick butter beans with your butt stuck up in the air. I'd rather come along here, pick them just like this, drop them in the bucket and keep on going. So look around. If you're interested in growing some butter beans and don't want to have to work quite so hard for them, look up this Carolina Sieva bean. They may have another seed failure this year and not have any. I have no idea, but if you can get your hands on just a few of them, take them 1 year, plant those, save the seed from it, and go on to the next year and to the point where you got a good seed stock, and I don't think you'll regret it. So I hope that was helpful. Y'all take care, and Lord willing, we'll see you next time. If you found this video to be helpful, informative, entertaining, or just downright funny, don't forget to subscribe. And the variety that we wanted to do was a Carolina Sieva butter bean. That sound right? S-E-I-V-A. S-I-E-V-A. Okay, says the expert back there. Okay, so S-I-E-V-A. Okay, time out. Do that again.